Ladies and gentlemen, we've spent many an hour watching thoroughly interesting videos on this channel. For example, it's the G-force of the Porsche Turbo S launch. Pretty sick, right?
Well,
that was awesome. Well, what?
I mean, safety.
Oh, for the love of...
So we've put together some of our favorites for you to enjoy in a longer format.
Thank you guys for being so handsome and or cute. We do appreciate your company and hope you enjoy.
Okay, no dynamite.
You want to hear something crazy? Of
Yes,
course
I
you
do.
Listen, did you know that dolphins have bromances? Like they pair up with each other for up to 15 years at a time, and then they just roam the wild seas and help each other hook up with females.
All right.
That's what I'm
Now
talking
you
about.
know.
The dolphin bromance, as human-like as ever. That's like typical dudes. So you grow up, you have your best friend, and you're like boys forever. You get to college, and then you help each other slay females, right? Dolphins are basically humans, but with flippers.
I think he's having a stroke.
Oh, that was really bad. Please keep that in.
I used to be able to do a dolphin
That was
sound.
awful.
I
just hope everyone feels like this is
I used to do the snowflake impression from Ace Ventura, and I can't do it anymore. And I just realized live on camera that I'm a dolphin impersonator has been, and I've never been more devastated.
I think you should be banned from animal impressions, at least for the day.
We do not check the refrigerator multiple times to find new food.
Huh?
We check to see if our standards have dropped enough to eat what was available.
False.
But maybe it's true, though. If I'm checking the fridge 3-4 nights, it's more of a compulsion.
You have an absolute
3-4
check
times
the
a
fridge
night, I should
compulsion.
say. Yeah. Sometimes it's because...
You do it so mindlessly. you check the
Oftentimes it's
fridge.
because you do go shopping I don't know about, and it's like, ooh.
Right, you want to know what's in there.
Yeah.
Ooh, did she bring something new?
We always joke that I have a fridge that magically fills itself, which is the best type of fridge ever. Yeah, it's gonna cost you, but if you get a fridge that magically fills itself, never let it go. You gotta put a ring on that fridge.
There are 3,600 seconds in an hour, and most people make less than $36 per hour. Their time is worth less than a penny per second.
So
It's literally worth
This
your
thing needs
time
to
to
just
pick
shut
up
up.
a penny from the...
This is the beauty of these facts, though. Like that one was wicked stupid. Several million likes because they told us that there's 3,600 seconds in an hour. Basically, that's all they
Thank
told
you.
us.
Thank you for
Appreciate those
doing
facts.
math.
It takes longer than a second to pick up a penny off the ground. Anytime you make a movement or
You're just
bend
full
over.
of sound effects. Do it again. I'm gonna put a padlock on your fridge.
I'll put a padlock on this ass.
That didn't sound right.
Crazy mind-blowing
another
facts
one.
you didn't know about PT. 11. The word was originally used to describe a woman who didn't keep her room clean.
And you're an
Interesting.
absolute.
Oh yeah, I'm a neckbeard.
You're an OG.
I'm an OG.
This rusty cap is the only thing covering the world's deepest hole.
No, come
Similar
on.
to the race to space during the Cold War
Maybe.
era was the race to the center of the Earth between the United
That was a
States
movie
and
once.
Russia. The US managed to dig 601 feet deep below the sea floor in the Pacific before funding was cut in the 60s. In 1970,
600 feet is just 2 football fields, right? And when you think about the size of the Earth, that's not that deep. But this is a long time ago. I am curious to how far we've actually gotten.
digging the Kola Super Deep Borehole. Although only 9 inches in diameter, the total depth
That is
reached
pretty-
40,230 feet.
That is
Drilling
deep.
came to a halt in 1992 when temperatures unexpectedly reached 356 degrees Fahrenheit. The entire project was abandoned in 1995.
Huh. That type of stuff I like. That's actually based on like history. Like, how do you even drill 40,000 feet? Did that say?
They lost me within like the first 5 seconds. I
Yeah,
have
this is
no idea.
so. This is a very male brain type of thing.
Short people tend to live longer than tall people. Short people also tend to be funnier.
I take offense to that.
That's interesting.
I disagree.
That's so subjective. Like,
Yeah, the first one true. Typically, the smaller you are, the longer your lifespan. I think simply from an evolutionary standpoint.
that is like, I never thought about that. They said shorter. They didn't say smaller because it's easier to be fat when you're short.
To look fat when you're short, yeah. Assuming other variables are reasonably the same, like fitness level and stuff like that. Nobody that's ever like 7 feet or like Andre the Giant, like these people
Yeah.
that are really large, it just is so much more demanding and taxing on your
Sure.
cardiovascular system.
How tall am I?
Oh, 5'9"?
What?
Did I nail it?
No.
Oh.
That's pretty freaking tall. for a girl.
5'6".
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Close enough.
There are only 2 people alive who know the recipe of Coca-Cola.
I could, all right.
That no.
Shut the.
No.
I'll give you the recipe. High fructose corn syrup. Maybe this is right. I don't know. It seems stupid to me.
They have
But
to
this
post
idea,
the ingredients on it.
the idea that they aren't allowed to travel on the same plane in case it crashes. Get out.
That's no.
Shut up.
In 1992, A shipping container filled with 28,000 rubber duckies got lost at sea. To this day,
Are we?
they're still
We're
being
just making
found
shit up
around
at this
the world.
point.
Definitely.
A shipping container with 28,000 rubber duckies.
You definitely could make some shit up.
Oh
like
my
this.
God, are you kidding me? I could have a field day. I need to make a random facts TikTok account.
Drinking water with a minty mouth is the cold version of spicy. Your eraser slowly dies
Yeah.
because of your mistakes. Hello, and here's some interesting facts. When you're sick, the advice you get is to literally do drugs and stay out of school.
Yeah. I
Do
like
drugs
that.
and stay out of school.
That's right. Don't do drugs, stay in school. It's the complete opposite. Yeah.
I get it.
I like that. Clever.
A successful marriage ends with watching the other person die. If your identical
Wow, that
twin
was-
got plastic surgery, it would be hard not to feel a little insulted. It's always easy to fall asleep on the couch unless you're actually trying to fall asleep on the couch.
Facts. That's fine. I'm never trying to, and then anytime I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take a quick nap, I'm just there like,
ask you how you are.
Cars make such good weapons, you have to learn how to not kill people with them.
Yeah,
There
that's
is probably
facts.
a tree out there growing the wood for your coffin. Your future self is probably talking bad about you. Only 1% of people can type wavy water wave with their eyes closed.
it has nothing to do with it being.
I actually don't think I could.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm dead serious.
You can't touch type at all?
Like, it's like a 50-50.
50? Did you just say 55?
On purpose.
50.
50-50.
Like,
I don't think-
those words don't have anything to do with it. Like, I understand that maybe a lot of the world's population globally can't touch type because of the disconnect in, education there. I happen to be raised in a family with an engineer as a father who was obsessed with technology. So, like, I was taking touch typing courses when I was homeschooling at like 9 years old.
Oh, not to mention, I haven't worked in a couple years, so when I was working as a nurse, a lot of charting, a lot of typing, you get better at it. I'm totally out of touch.
But you, like,
I type like this now.
That's true, yeah. 2 thumbs, you can probably touch type, or at least
No
your
problem.
phone will fix it for you. You guys tried it at home. Wavy water wave. Was it hard? No harder than typing anything would be. Oh, tides.
This is an exaggerated visual representation of how tides work on Earth.
This
It's
I
simple
actually
really, but this
love
animation is just really cool. So as the moon orbits the Earth, its gravity is so strong that it physically pulls Earth's bodies of water towards it, resulting in high tide and low tide, just as you see here, which could mean meters of difference in water depending on what time of day it is. So strong in fact that it could virtually fill up an entire lake just because the moon sets up.
Yeah. You got lost in the first 3 seconds of that one.
Again. I'm like, yeah, okay. There is nothing about that can keep my interest for 21
No,
seconds.
God, I love stuff like that. Oh, man. What if it was like gossip about the latest Peloton instructor?
Oh, I'd already know it.
You'd be hooked and already know it. You're such a little Peloton gossiper.
It's illegal to use your phone in a parked car if the car is still.
No.
Because you're technically still
No,
operating.
I will not accept that.
I won't either. This is the
I
thing.
will not
So
accept that.
there
I
are
think
so
it's
many.
actually doing a responsible thing if you are pulled over in a parking lot with your car in park, running, and using your phone. Set up that GPS before you take off.
She won't accept. Oh yeah, don't take this woman's GPS away from her.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh man, I had a situation the other day.
Oh no, I don't know about it.
So I got to this new park with our child, and it wasn't obvious where the playground was. It's a big place, and there was a map. I said, all right, Jackson, let's go check the map. So we walked up to it, and I'm just staring at it blankly.
I love maps.
I couldn't figure out where I was standing to where the playground was, so I asked someone.
Like there was no "you are here," or you saw the "you are here," but you
I couldn't find the "you are here" situation. It said where the parking lot was, but there was 2 different parking lots. So I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to know?
Oh no, you had to ask help with a park map?
I did. I said, all right, where's the playground? The guy's like, oh, just walk straight. You're right here.
Yes. I love you. You're good at so many things, but geography and
Listen, at least I didn't turn around and drive away. I figured it out.
spatial awareness is certainly not one of them. I've seen ants do that before. Or
That?
I don't. Maybe
I've
not the
never
death
seen that.
spiral, leading to death by exhaustion. Though I'll take it. It's better than putting ant traps down. I just rather them walk themselves to death.
If you took all of the world's spiders and let them out in Netherlands, they would consume the country's population in 3 days.
That's a very bizarre. Yeah, that's just one of those things.
I guess that's why none of the rubbish bins are overflowing in the Netherlands.
Well, look at that, hon.
What?
Did you know that?
No.
That's brilliant. Isn't the Netherlands like well known for how clean it is? And there you go. They put the trash bins with a 5,000 gallon underground. That's brilliant. Not in the United States, you ain't gonna find that. You go to anywhere ever, and it's almost 99% of the time trash is just overflowing and bees and shit spilling out and poop and like milkshakes dumped all over
Coffees.
it. Any city, I should say. You know, there's nothing that titillates me quite like a secret waste disposal storage bin underneath a
Little
street
underground trash
Yeah,
barrel.
God, that gets me hot.
I'm surprised.
Have you ever seen an elevator with foot buttons?
Have you?
No.
Neither have I. Some big ass foot buttons, dude. Good thing there's not a lot of floors that take up a lot of foot button space.
I like it though. I
Do
feel like
you?
I needed that when I was a server and had to like go in and out of the door with tray or like 8,500
Oh,
things in my hands.
definitely.
I needed a foot button.
I'm sure there's restaurants that have like little elevators for things, like hotels and stuff.
I
that
wasn't
do
thinking
service.
about like different levels. I'm thinking just getting in and out of a door.
Oh,
I need
doors.
like a foot door opener.
Yeah, those definitely exist. Plot twist: that was an upper body amputee hospital. Just kidding. I didn't know that. I'm like, well, I'm just thinking like, what's the purpose?
If you're carrying a lot of stuff is all I can think of.
There you go. Maybe it's a
Or-
place where you're constantly carrying things. Or they put it in post-COVID so you have to touch it with your hands. Are you a fan of Fanta?
No.
Take care.
No, I can't get over this. Look at the difference between British Fanta and American Fanta. So there's our British Fanta. Lovely. Look at theirs. What has happened here? What? I thought they'd be pretty much the same. But no, and I've done some research into this, and the British Fanta tastes like carbonated orange juice, kind of how it should taste.
Curious about that, like, because that's what it looks like. Carbonated OJ. Fanta in the US is just orange soda. High fructose corn syrup, orange food
Radioactive
coloring.
ingredients.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all.
What's the American drink that's like carbonated orange juice, though? Don't we have one? I'm gonna absolutely go nuts. I used to drink it, like, my friend Cooper, his mom used to always have it in stock growing up. And it was the best. Oh, my God.
Meanwhile, the American Fanta is trying to get that fake orange taste that you get in like orange sweets, or as they would say it, orange candy. But yeah, which one do you think looks better?
I think the British one does.
That looks way better.
You're not thinking of High C.
No, not High C. I can picture the bottle. Orangina. Thank you. There it is. Dude, I used to love Oranginas.
Lightly carbonated beverage made from carbonated water, 12% citrus juice, and
2%
orange
in
pulp.
the orange pulp. That's why it always had a
Okay.
little bit of orange pulp in it. That was the best.
Interesting.
I don't.
It sounds
you
good.
don't. Have you ever heard
I've
of that?
definitely had it.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Yeah, I definitely have.
Okay, we're back with things that are slightly cool.
Slightly
this
cool.
person here has found a goldfish just in front of their car. Don't know how it got there, how it escaped its bowl, but there you go. This person went to the dentist with their child, and the dentist gave them a Texas Roadhouse toothbrush. As far as I'm aware, that's a restaurant, so I have no clue what's going on there.
As far as I'm aware, how dare you not know the Texas
Yeah,
Roadhouse?
yeah.
Excuse me. You throw the peanuts on the floor? Is that what that place?
I don't think they do that anymore.
They don't. It's kind of gone downhill since they stopped that. But this place
Well, you can
used to
still
be a
eat
lot.
peanuts.
Of course, but you used to walk in. They used to have huge, like 50-gallon barrels of just like the shelled peanuts. As like in the waiting area, the whole restaurant, you could just take them, eat them, and the whole thing is you just throw the shells on the floor. So you're basically wading through like inches of just shelled peanuts.
I think they give them to you in a bowl probably
Yeah,
now
now
or
it's
something.
a little more controlled. But anyways, Texas
Anyways,
Roadhouse toothbrush. Why does that
I just
even
think
exist?
it's a little bit offensive that Texas Roadhouse came up and you talked about the shelled peanuts. The only thing you should be talking about is the rolls.
Oh, the rolls. I was gonna say, I
Blooming
don't.
onion.
No,
The rolls and the cinnamon butter. Don't talk to me.
delicious.
This is the label on a baby's swim nappy or diaper, depending on where you're from. And it says for best results, but also for worst results. Let several poops accumulate. Bleach in boiling water with red and white dress shirts. Blow dry on roof rack.
Come on. That has to be photoshopped, right? Why would any brand ever put for worse results? Let several poops accumulate.
Don't do that if you don't want the worst
Also,
results.
don't ever let several poops accumulate.
Unless you want the worst results. There was definitely a prank one time we did in college. Just speaking of poop accumulation.
Oh
it
my God.
Made me think of this. There was a prank we did in college one time. I can't remember if it was me who did it or if it was like people I knew. There was a suite. We used to have suites that had like multiple rooms and they had like a common area. Like 6 to 8 people would live in these things with a few different rooms. And one time a bunch of people, all the dudes, they all pooped in the toilet and left it. It's just
How
let
did
it
you
marinate.
like get? I don't know. I don't want to know. Would you leave a note in there like, "Don't flush. We're trying to get the maximum poopage."
No, it was like to do it to somebody. It was like a prank on somebody. So when they
Yeah, but
came
there's
home,
no way you all simultaneously had to poop and like just went on command.
Listen, I don't know the logistics of the poop accumulation. I just know that something like that happened. And it was probably stupid, but funny at the time.
This hotel has trackers in the pillows to make sure no one steals them. I didn't know that was a big problem. I didn't think people stole stuff like that from hotels.
I heard about it being a thing where obviously you take the amenities that are free.
Yeah,
That was like a big part of, like Ross did that on Friends, right?
Hair dryer, no. But shampoos and conditioners, oh yes.
A lot of people do that and then probably never use them and just let the stuff accumulate in their house.
Yeah, don't you think like, but Wouldn't hotels, if they went up and there was no pillows left, they would just charge you, wouldn't they? That's why they make you put a hold on your card for like damages to the room. Yeah. Trackers on the pillows a little aggressive. Toaster built into the wall from the 60s? What? Get out of here. A wall toaster?
I have so many questions.
I never know I needed that.
You don't?
I mean, now that I've seen it, I have to have it.
Is that really safe?
Absolutely no. Well, let's get a little vent on the top.
I mean, just putting all that heat inside the wall. And also, how the heck do you clean it?
Russian scientist Anatoly Bruchkov injected himself with a 3.5 million year old bacteria strain that he pulled out of a permafrost from Mammoth Mountain in northern Siberia in 2009.
That is real life extension commitment technique right there. I mean, I know there's a lot of people like into nootropics and like all these rich dudes now that are into like life extension and doing everything they can to like, reverse their biological age.
Wow, good save. Holy crap,
You like
your
that
keyboard's
save?
right there.
I know, it's pretty low, thankfully. To reverse their biological age anyways, but nobody has the balls to inject a 3.5 million year old bacteria.
It's believed the bacteria could extend life, and he was fine. He even reported higher energy levels after it. But scientists don't know everything it does. So why did he...
Well, you don't say. A 500,000 year old bacteria.
That was in permafrost.
Yeah, we're just a little unsure that if you inject this into your bloodstream, we're not really sure of the long-term side effects.
He injected. He said, just to see what would happen.
What a guy. Love the idea. Just, you know what? You find something cool. Why don't you be the guinea pig? You be the ground zero.
That's a real faffo right there.
Yeah, find out. Maybe this guy lives eternally. Eternal life bacteria. I'd like to know more about that story. Like, there's going to be more to that story than this young blonde TikToker just reading some abstract headline. But that's not what we get here. We don't do deep dives on this channel. We watch a bunch of surface level things and make fun of it. And laugh at poop jokes. Pretty much what we do. Like, that's 90% of this channel is laughing at bathroom humor. A mouthwash dispenser? Get the fuck out of here.
In
That's
a restaurant.
Cool. That's crazy. Imagine just like
You're on a date.
having a bowl of peppermints like every other restaurant ever. Doesn't that look like an Irish restaurant, that font a little bit? I don't know. No, it's just an old sign. I'm jumping to too many conclusions here.
Just calm down.
Found this in the school bathroom. Oh, wow. Must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that will bring total. This is like the hand washing instructions.
Yeah, there's no chance in hell that's real.
I will bring it to pass. Just a normal kindergarten bathroom where the fear is gone, there will be nothing, only I will remain. Yeah, no, you didn't find that in the school bathroom. Nice try, neckbeard.
Interesting, useless fact of the day for you. You're gonna like this one. Okay, so James Bond, 007, his drink of choice is a martini shaken, not stirred.
That's right.
The reason why James Bond has a martini shaken, not stirred, is when you stir a martini, the alcohol and the water, the ice, they mix together, right? When you have a shaken martini, the alcohol sits below the water separates, so actually the water sits on top of the alcohol when you shake it. So James Bond is sipping water, pretending to get drunk.
No, first of all,
what?
I want to punch this dude right in the mouth.
I'm devastated that this exists.
Don't know if it's true.
It's not.
But I like it.
Delete your
Are you
account,
alright?
you moron. I hate
Do you have any common sense
850,000
whatsoever?
followers. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you're going to shake it hard.
That's what she said.
There's going to be like a little sheath of ice on top, depending on how hard you shake it.
Yes.
The sheath of ice does rise
And
to
the
the
type
top.
of ice.
And there will be a little bit of separation there, but the second you tip it up to your mouth, you're drinking booze.
Completely random and useless facts that you don't need to know, part 7. Facts number 1. When a person cries and their first tear comes out of their right eye, they're crying because they're happy. But if it comes out of their left eye, they're crying because they're either...
People are just making up, right?
Yes.
They're just making
Now
shit
we're
up.
really getting into some
There's just there can't be any scientific basis for that particular fact, I think.
Facts number 2. Outer space is only an hour's drive away if you could just drive straight up.
That's actually not false.
I was going to say, all
Because
right.
it's a couple-
I would believe him on that one.
It's like 60
Even
miles.
though we lost a lot of credibility.
60 miles an hour, 60 miles north. Yeah, it's true.
Facts number 3. Shy people are, on average, smarter and more trustworthy than people that are extroverted. Facts number 4. The average person
that's a
breathes
generalization.
8.4 million times per year. And you just started breathing manually. Facts number 5. Most dust particles are actually just dead skin cells.
That I'll accept. I don't want to say most. They're definitely
I don't
in
know
there.
about most,
they're
but
definitely
sure.
they're definitely in there. But most is a little aggressive.
Hippo milk is pink, like bright pink.
Ooh,
I didn't even know hippos had milk.
Didn't
And
know
finally,
that.
facts
Not sure
number
if I believe
7.
it.
It is impossible to hum while closing your nose. Go ahead, try it.
You won't try it.
No, I won't.
Yeah, I guess it is.
The sound comes.
Because it's the sinus, maybe.
Yeah.
No, you can't. Damn it, you can't. I know you tried it at home. You shut your mouth. You're trying it right now. I see you. I would drink some hippo milk.
No, I need to know if it actually exists and if it's pink.
There it is. Why hippo's milk is pink.
Okay, I don't actually need to read the whole thing,
No,
but I just needed to know it
I
exists.
love that the actual article headline had a picture of it, then you click on it and it doesn't. That happens all the time and it drives me nuts. Hippos' moms really give their babies pink milk? They don't know. It comes straight out of the udder.
Udder? You think hippos have udders?
Probably not. Tits? How many tits do you think hippos have? No, I mean, most animals have like multiple sets of tits, like cats. You know what I'm saying? When you have litters, that's why like we've kind of evolved as humans just to have, you know, 2 tits because you're not pumping out 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kids at a time like a cat, for instance. In fact, how many nipples
Oh my god.
does a hippo have? Udders! Hippo udders are shaped more like pig ones. They have 2 teats. Oh, so it's only 2.
I said 2.
But they did say udders on here. Teats is a great word too. Just a couple of teats.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
History to make you say, what the fuck?
Oh.
During the Iron Age in Ireland, a peculiar coronation ceremony for a new king involved him engaging in sexual activity with a horse in front of spectators.
Wow.
Following this, the horse would be served as a meal to all those who had just witnessed the act.
That's pretty gnarly, dude. They really did it crazy back in the old days. Some of that Iron Age horse blasting coronation.
That's disgusting.
It's similar to like the coronation day from Frozen, except
Excuse me?
instead of like a cute Disney movie, it's a dude a horse and then filleting it and fast fooding it after. Gross.
In the
oh,
1400s.
this is true. This is true. So, do you know what those are called? We've definitely talked about this like 4 years ago on this channel. That's called a merkin. It's a pubic wig, and before we listen,
Okay, all right.
you don't need
What?
It's a pubic wig. Because back in the day,
We talked about this?
Yeah, like prostitutes, they used to get like really like crabs back before there was much
All right.
cleanliness. And so they would shave their stuff off. They needed to because it was so dirty. But it was really weird back then to have a shaved hoo-ha. So they used to wear merkins to make it look like that, right? I think that's got to be what
You
he's
know
going
a
to say.
bit much about merkins.
I do. I just thought it was the most interesting story when I heard about it. So let's see what it is.
Prostitutes used to don wigs on their private parts,
Yeah.
complete with faux pubic hair.
Oh, yeah.
This was done to ward off lice and conceal any syphilis sores.
Right. You didn't tell him the best part is that it's called a merkin, an artificial hairpiece for the pudendum. Oh my God, I forgot that word existed. The pudendum? It's such a good word. I want to punch you in the fucking pudendum. Right in the fat upper. Pudendum and fupa, interchangeable. Oh my God, the pudendum.
The Italian Renaissance artist Raphael, not to be confused with the Ninja Turtle, met his end due to exhaustion from incessant sexual activity.
Come on.
In simpler terms, he engaged in intimate relations until he died. A popular hairstyle.
No, simpler terms would have been that he f***ed himself to death. Okay,
Yeah.
Let's get a little more serious.
18th century Europe was the Polish plait, a repugnant, odorous clump of hair matted together by pus, lice,
Hold
and
on.
dirt.
That, like, just
Did you just die? What was the beginning
that
of that?
picture.
Oh my God, that thing looks
Ugh.
real. Repugnant, odorous.
Clump of hair matted together by pus, lice, and
Oh,
dirt.
what the?
Despite its unappealing nature, it was believed to possess healing properties and
Of course.
could purportedly shield people from diseases.
There's nothing I love more than like medieval or old-timey kind of like religious and spiritual lore where like the most disgusting, repugnant always has healing properties or something, right? So good. A lot of that stuff.
It protects you.
Yeah, it's got protective properties. A lot of that stuff still persists today through like a lot of very old traditions that have kind of come up through different cultural things that have persisted.
Sure.
As science has progressed, most people with a brain are like, yeah, that's some frou-frou, wackadoo, witch doctor bullshit. But there's still a lot of cultures that are like, oh yeah, a hairy, fucking matted, odorous hair plate protects you from the spirits. We just call those people hippies now.
Yes, you're right.
Have you ever seen an apple with pink flesh?
No, it's so cute.
The skin looks like it was like an apple that grew on an apple tree in your buddy's yard, and you're like, ooh, that looks good, and it's the most gross and sour thing you've ever had. Or it's delicious.
It looks adorable.
Yeah, it looks delicious.
Whoa.
This is a tablecloth making process. Wow, so it's just rolling through.
To make the print.
Whoa! That was like a mildly satisfying.
It was definitely
or
like an oddly satisfying.
Oddly satisfying, yeah.
You can never buy a live tuna.
Whoa.
Tuna fish die as soon as they are taken out of the water. In fact, they can
creepy
even die
looking dude.
underwater. Stop moving.
What?
Tuna fish can only survive with the oxygen that passes through their gills while they are swimming in water.
That's how all fish.
Right.
Tuna fish must keep moving while sleeping. That's why, as soon as they are caught, they are quickly taken to land and frozen. If a tuna fish is happy and in its natural habitat, it can live for an average of 15 years. 15 years of non-stop life.
Unnecessary comment at the end. 15 years of non-stop. As opposed to, you know, intermittent life.
Yeah, just passing away quickly
and then coming
back.
back. Yeah, like most of fish. Shut up, dude.
How do you experience the loss of a head? Or does the detached head experience the absence of the body?
I've always wanted to know this. But here's the deal. There's actually been, you know, let's let it run. I'm already going off on tangents. We've played like 5 seconds of video. Let's...
Brief moment of fleeting consciousness. Or does everything just instantly go dark? It's questions like these that keep me up all night. Public beheadings by guillotine were all the rage in 18th century France, and they actually ran a test for this.
Okay, I think he's about to talk about what I was going to talk about, where they
Just
literally
go for it.
they used to
Oh my God.
study it because they did so many decapitations back in the day.
Let us watch the video.
Guillotine was completely legal in France until 1981, with the final legal beheading in human history in 1977, just about 50 years ago. At the height of the French Revolution in 1794.
That was the last legal beheading.
77?
Bullshit.
I mean, I don't think he's lying. Would a TikTok?
1977?
Would a
Do they
TikToker
mix
lie to
the
you?
7 and the 9 up?
You know what's absolutely f***ing insane is that they literally used to just, people would gather around and watch
I
people's
know.
head get chopped off. It's so insane. And as I'm saying that, part of me wishes we brought that back. As barbaric as it is, I think it would set a good precedent just for people to not f*** around so much.
Daddy, chill. French chemist Antoine Lavoisier was convicted of tax fraud and also of lacing tobacco with water, sentenced to public execution by way of beheading. As a final
Wait.
God damn, that tax frog don't play back then. Tax frog? Did I say tax frog? I meant tax fraud.
When the punishment doesn't match the crime.
Lacing tobacco with water, town square beheading. Thanks
Bye.
for coming out, dude.
If you could run an experiment with his execution, you know, for science. Man, that is some hardcore dedication. Imagine being on death row and being like, you know what? Let's test something out. Before his execution, he tells his servants that he would try to blink as much as he could
That's
after
what
his
it
head
was.
got chopped. So
Yeah.
he gets guillotined, and his
Blinked a
servants
bunch,
reported
right?
that his head actually continued to blink for 15 seconds after decapitation. So that's myth confirmed, right? The detached head must continue to experience consciousness with the absence of the body. I mean, it seems pretty obvious. The head is where the brain is, but doctors at the time claimed the blinks were merely involuntary muscle twitches and had nothing to do with consciousness. But then in 1905, Dr. Gabriel Bourriot observed another decapitated head after an execution in Orleans, France. He realized it too was twitching, but when he called out the beheaded man's names, the head's eyes moved and stared directly into the doctor for about 30 seconds. Blinking, sure, we can let
So
that
eerie.
slide, but eyes moving directly towards someone calling your name sounds a lot more like consciousness to me. Scientists even say that a decapitated head technically has enough oxygen stored for metabolism to continue for at least 10 seconds.
Sure.
So it seems like it's possible that a decapitated head might actually live out its final seconds of life as a standalone head before fading away.
Yeah.
What would you do during that time?
I think that, yes, probably, right? I mean, all of your higher functions come from your brain. Like consciousness, everything. So like,
If there's still some circulation going on in there.
that's what I mean. Like, yeah, you're gonna bleed out in an instant, but there's, like you said, some residual oxygenation. If it's like a clean, severed cut where like you probably don't even feel that, like,
Excuse you?
I don't know. No one will ever know, obviously, but you can hypothesize. I do think that you probably stay conscious for a little while.
The most interesting thing I got out of the video was the 1977 was the last legal beheading.
Like it wasn't
What?
that long ago. Like the year my brother was born. Yeah. They were still chopping people's head off in public in France.
What?
Imagine like today we'd be like, oh, what are we doing? We got to fit lunch in at 12:30. We got a public execution at 1:30. We got to get to. Just we're like head downtown, like dressed in our Sunday's best, just gather around with cabbage and tomatoes, throw it at people, and then watch their head get chopped off into a basket and just go on about our day. That goes so hard. That's crazy. We don't stand for tax fraud around here. Or lacing nicotine with water, whatever the hell that meant. Here we go. Oh God, it says careful, there's a spider. You guys.
No! I only get the warnings, not him.
Me after learning about bog spiders.
So cranberries are hollow, which means one very cool thing. When you go to harvest them, you can just flood your field and they float to the surface.
Yes.
And that is what this creator is wading in. I had never heard of bog spiders, so I Googled them and this came up. This cute little guy. This is now...
Anyone who's played Super Mario 64 knows what a bog spider is, okay?
No, after more research, I believe she is talking about a very strange phenomenon on Cranberry Farm. So some cranberry farmers use wolf spiders to control pests in the field. And when they flood the fields, all of those spiders run to the tallest thing around, which is you. A cranberry farmer said, nah, man, you're gonna have like 100 wolf spiders trying to climb your eyebrows. You gotta be chill. Those
Please don't show video of this.
wolf spiders are fellow employees. Yes, wolf spiders do bite, and yes, I am now terrified of going to a cranberry bog.
Like, who's fucking going to a cranberry bog anyways? Like, oh man, I was definitely gonna go to that cranberry bog next week, but I guess not anymore. Honey, cancel our cranberry bog date for next weekend. I don't know why I yelled you right next to me.
Isn't that kind of a Massachusetts thing?
Cranberry bogs?
Yeah.
Where are cranberries harvested? Oh, wait, just
Wisconsin
5 states
and
grow almost
Massachusetts.
all of the country's supply of tart berries. Wisconsin, okay. More than all of cranberries in the United States. So Wisconsin's the biggest one, but Massachusetts harvests another third, and New Jersey, Oregon, Washington. All right, so Mass is the second biggest. You're right. That's
Mildly
wild.
interesting.
Yeah, that was super mildly interesting. I'm glad I know that now. I'm glad we are
I
going
just
to a
taught my
cranberry
husband
bog.
something. Holy crap.
You were hypothesizing, and Google taught me it. Okay.
I figured it out.
Yeah.
I cracked the code.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna throw a wolf spider on you. Here's a fun fact from Mr. Mustache Man.
Fun fact, for $10 you can pay to have a cockroach named after your ex and fed to a zoo animal as part of the San Antonio Zoo's Crimea Cockroach fundraiser. Or you can pay $25 and have a rodent named after your ex and fed to an animal at the zoo. There's also the option to pay $5 to have a vegetable named after your ex and fed to a zoo animal. As part of your donation, you also have the option to send a digital Valentine's Day card to your ex's email informing them that you have named a cockroach, rodent, or vegetable after them and had it fed to one of the zoo's animals. There's also a $150 upgrade option where you can send the zoo a personalized message and they'll read the message while they film a video of the zoo animal eating the cockroach, vegetable, or rodent and then send the video back to you.
This roach is named Jane Doe by Bernice from New Jersey.
This is the second year the zoo has hosted this fundraiser, and last year they received 8,000 donations from all 50 states and over 30 countries. Last year the most popular names were Jacob and Sarah, and so far this year the most popular names have been Zach, Ray, and Adam.
What a very creative and successful fundraising campaign by the zoo.
It is.
It's like, it's one thing to be like, thanks for coming to the zoo. Here's the $20 donations to help the wildlife and blah, blah, blah. No one gives a f. It's another thing to be like, yo, you can name this roach after your ex and we'll feed it to a f***ing lion and video record it so you can send it to that dumb
Wow.
That's so funny. It's like something you wouldn't pay money for, but you're like, oh, I'm supporting the zoo, so that's cool, so I'll do it.
Right. It's an alternative to just a donation can.
Yeah, I like it. Pigeons versus the internet. It's this
Fun
guy
fact,
again.
In 2009, an employee who worked for the Unlimited IT call center in Howick, South Africa, became so frustrated with his slow internet speed, he
Relatable.
barged into his boss's office and proclaimed, "My internet is so slow, a pigeon would deliver these files faster." The company decided to put his theory to the test, and they hired an 11-month-old carrier pigeon named Winston to race their internet connection.
Okay. Do carrier pigeons really still exist?
We're gonna find out.
Internet lore apparently says yes, but
Winston the pigeon had a 4GB USB stick tied to his back and was released from the Unlimited IT office in Howick and told to fly to the Unlimited IT head office in Durban, about 60 miles away.
That's what I get. Told, like,
What language do they speak?
pigeon.
German? Like
You think
what?
you think pigeons are German?
No.
Probably. Pigeons are definitely speaking German.
Same time, Winston the pigeon was released from the Howick office, an employee began transferring the same files via their internet connection to the head
This
office
feels-
in Durban. It took Winston the pigeon 1 hour and 8 minutes to fly to the Durban head office.
Oh,
and
it definitely beat the
or to upload the files from the USB stick onto a computer. In that same amount of time, only 4% of the online data transfer had been completed.
That's pathetically slow if you only
Yeah.
uploaded 4% of that size file in several hours. So did they fix the internet or did they just start using pigeons? You win the comment of the day, sir. Like, what company's like, it can't be that bad. Let's rent a carrier pigeon, buy a USB stick, and do it. Unless it was some sort of like another marketing thing, you know? But why? I don't even know the angle there.
Did they read
4% after several hours? Brother, just get Starlink. Like, I understand if you live in some rural places, you can't really get good internet. But guess what? You can now pay Elon Musk $60 a month and get passable internet from anywhere in the world.
Do you think they read maps?
Outrageous.
The pigeons.
Definitely. German maps.
Baby carrots were invented by California farmer Mike Urosic to solve the issue of what to do with ugly, misshapen, or small carrots that couldn't be sold at the grocery store because people don't buy ugly vegetables. When Mike would harvest his carrot crops, up to 70% of the carrots he pulled out of the ground would go to waste because they were bent, broken, or ugly. Mike hated his carrots going to waste, and Mike's wife Terry hated cutting and peeling carrots when making dinner. And one night she told him, "Why can't you do something about this so I don't have to spend 3 hours every night chopping and peeling carrots?" So Mike repurposed.
How many carrots are you cooking if you're spending 3 hours doing that?
It's a lot of carrots. I mean, you know these old farming families, they probably got 19 kids. Yeah, it's how they do it.
Up the ugly carrots into 2-inch pieces, but customers told him they didn't want to cook with the carrots, they wanted to eat them as a snack. So Mike built a whole new factory, where the ugly carrots were cut into 2-inch pieces, then peeled with a rough stone roller, then polished with a smooth stone roller, and then put into bags. In 1986, bags of Bunny Love baby carrots hit grocery store shelves and were an instant hit. In 1987, carrot consumption in the US had increased by 30%, and by 2016, baby carrots made up 70% of all the total carrot sales in the US.
Wow.
See, that's the type of mildly interesting shit I love. I want to know about the carrot industry and the genius behind making baby carrots a thing. Oh, I'm not going to like this one. Okay. Yeah, there's no point of reference for that one, though. Oh, yep. As I said it, there it was. Come on, bro. That can't be real. No, I suppose it could be. That is a big boy. Oh, yeah, it is a big... See, I don't mind crabs when they're not, like, surprising me coming out of a crab rangoon. Whatever that video was we saw.
Oh, it was like a dumpling.
Yeah, it was a dumpling or whatever. Eagles are huge, dude. Oh, I know a picture you're gonna... Wow. I would love to see an eagle that big in real life. I think that'd be sick.
I can't stop thinking about these two shapes. I need you to look at these pictures and tell me which one of these is Booba and which one of these is Kiki.
Oh, I already know.
Yes, these are nonsense shapes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, doesn't it just hit your brain?
It's how your brain is, yeah. So B's, Boob is obviously this one.
Yeah, but why?
Because it's Kiki's sound sharper.
Yeah.
There's some sort of psychology behind it. Let's find out.
Oh my god.
Let me guess. This one's Kiki.
Yes.
And this one's Booba. This is a real psychological phenomenon called the Booba-Kiki effect. And it sounds completely ridiculous.
The actual name
but
of
this
it?
has replicated in tons of studies across a lot of different languages. Some very serious scientists sat down and drew these pictures and was like, oh, Kiki, Booba. In general, sounds don't match to concepts across languages, but for whatever reason, Booba and Kiki just are the exception.
They're not going to give more of an
Come
explanation.
on!
That man just left me hanging.
Is it really...
Because I'm actually interested in that.
The Booba-Kiki effect. It's
Am
a
I?
non-arbitrary mental association between certain speech sounds and certain visual shapes. Most narrowly, the tendency for people, when presented with nonsense words of Booba and Kiki, to associate Booba with a rounded shape and Kiki with a spiky shape. Like, it makes sense in your head why you would do it.
But
like,
why?
Kiki sounds sharper. I don't know, Booba's close to bubble, boob. Like, it's making you associate things that are like soft and round. Yeah. I'm actually a neuroscientist, so you can trust what I'm saying about it.
Neuropsychologist.
Booba, boob, bubble, obvious.
It's the boobs.
Boob. Giggity. Oh, Mrs. Lush is grabbing the mouse. Edible coffee cup? Eat your cup and make your coffee less landfilly. Okay, no, now you can right off. I thought it was going to be like chocolate or something.
That's exactly what I thought. I was like, oh, a chocolate cup.
Which obviously wouldn't work. Maybe for an iced coffee it would, but...
That looks like
What is...
eating cardboard?
That looks like recycled material. Like...
Good luck pooping that out.
I just had this the other day at Puzzle Coffee in Melbourne. Didn't taste that great. Had to double check. I ordered the edible cup and wasn't eating a cardboard one. That's why, that's the worst idea ever. Off. There's absolutely no masturbating. Absolutely no masturbating while on the clock. All employees must clock out. No way a boss really put that up, dude. Come on. That's crazy.
Where the hell do you people work?
Speaking of how easy it is to access Family Anderson photo, this is the problem. People can't even work anymore. They're just running in the bathroom to yank it out.
The hell?
Not on the clock. Come on, Doug.
Just punch out.
At least do it on your lunch break. A tooth inside a chin.
Oh, what the hell?
I've seen weird stories of people having teeth grow in the wrong place.
Yeah.
In a weird way. Oh. Ugh. I f***ing hate teeth. Like, dental makes me skeeved. Just anything dental related skeeves me out. Pickled Dr. Pepper? Oh, you know who it is? Ain't no way. I think it's that guy.
I missed him.
Me for 40 years I could have been doing this. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
So this right here is a pickled Dr. Pepper.
Holy First of all, beautiful eyes, my man. Oh, damn, look at those things.
You all right?
No.
Do you need to punch out?
Who needs Pam Anderson when you got those eyes right there?
You need to clock up.
I'm trying to get paid for my patient. You need to punch out. Nice one up top. That's right. Oh, you're getting good at that.
One of us has glucose running through their system.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Pickled Dr. Pepper?
Okay, yeah, wait.
That looks f***ing delicious. Like,
I just love pickles. I don't like Dr.
It's
Pepper
probably
that much.
like I'm sorry, I take that back. It looks foul, but I bet it's absolutely delicious because I also am obsessed with pickles and briny things.
I just got excited by the appearance of the pickles.
Do we
and
try
wait,
this?
Here's the deal.
Do we have to
I know
try
what
it?
looks so good about it. It's the ice. It's the pellet ice.
Pellet ice is good.
It's bomb.
So this right here is a pickle Dr. Pepper.
I've never in my life heard of anything like this, and I hope this is real, because if I go to Sonic and ask for a pickled Dr. Pepper and they say I don't know what you're talking about,
I wouldn't even have the balls to order it.
yeah, I don't know if this is a weird request or not, but do y'all have a pickled Dr. Pepper?
We do.
Can I get one of those?
What size are you wanting the Dr. Pepper?
Just small.
Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
Okay, keep on asking the window for your total, okay?
Thank you.
At least get a corn dog while
I'm
you're there.
scared to death.
I bet it's.
Oh, I got it.
Dude, it is real. We have a Sonic in ours.
Yeah.
Smells like pickles. All right, here we go.
He's gonna love it. It's got to be good.
It has to be.
Ain't no way.
That's actually not bad at all. I was a nervous wreck for nothing. Just a slight hint of dill pickle mixed with that Dr. Pepper.
Do we put pickle juice in it? Or just the pickles?
Y'all may think it's crazy, but go try it. If you like pickles, you like Dr. Pepper, go try it.
I feel like you could make a banging redneck lean out of something like that. Like just get some promethazone, add it in there, make like the redneck version of lean.
I'm the cook.
Reusable packaging at McDonald's when you order to eat indoors.
That is probably in another country if I had to
Yeah,
guess.
100%, dude.
There's no way they're
I don't think that's in the U.S.
dishes
like that.
in the
No,
US.
no. I mean, I like it, you know.
Also,
most places you
is that
go.
a potato wedge?
Yeah, what kind of McDonald's? Even the nuggets look like better. Potato wedges. This has got to be some European McDonald's, probably. Yeah. Tom and Jerry.
My favorite cartoons growing up.
Same. This guy's really got this down. Come on, dude.
Stop it now.
What a
Kid
bit.
thinks that's so good.
What a bit this dude did. He had to rehearse that to
Yeah,
get that
oh,
down.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm 39 and I was as impressed as that 2-year-old, I think.
Also warms my heart to see kids still watching Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry, one of the best. Oh, I love stuff like this. You know me.
You lost me.
Wait, so that's the Earth, and then the size of Stephenson 218. Oh, so it's the largest known star.
Okay.
I was under the impression the Sun was the largest known star.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, dude. How big are we talking here? The incredible red hypergiant
It says
star.
13 quadrillion Earths inside.
Like stuff like that just doesn't make any sense.
You can't compute
How
that
do
in
we
your brain.
even
You can't.
how do we even measure that? It's located in the Scutum constellation within the Stephenson 2 star cluster. Is a true giant in the cosmos. It's about 19,500 light years away from Earth near the supermassive black hole Sagittarius A.
With a measuring tape.
Imagine 13 quadrillion Earths. Yeah, it's just some guy in a telescope like doing this and then like doing that. Yeah, we're gonna go about 13 quadrillion Earths.
That's quite big. Impressive.
Like me measuring things for the house and
Yeah.
then realizing it's the wrong size.
She's that girl that literally goes and measures things with her hands like this. She's like,
Of course, and then you walk to the
and
other
then
room.
walks it around the
Yes,
other
and
room.
you added
Absolute pleb.
a foot.
Absolute pleb. Oh yeah, that made me think of something I was thinking about the other day, which is like when you look at the stars at night, a lot of the light that you see could be from a star that hasn't existed for thousands of years.
Right,
and it's just so far away that the light is just now kind of like traveling and
We
reaching
were trying
us.
to have this conversation with our little one.
I know, it really just puts into perspective how small your problems are. I mean, mine are serious, but yours. Think about how far a light year is, honey.
I can't.
A light year. How fast does light travel? Fast. In a year? 30,000 light years? How do we measure that? I get so amped up about that. Maybe I should have been a cosmetologist. Wait. Cosmologists study the universe. Cosmologists. See, I corrected myself the second it came out of my mouth. I was like, nope.
I'm no expert.
But we're not.
But I don't think that's a fucking bird. Huh.
Yo. I don't think it is either, and I'm also immediately getting back in my car.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of scary. Yeah. I mean, bears are agile little creatures that will tear your face off in a heartbeat. Oh yeah.
This is Leon as a cosmetologist.
Yeah, here I am. There it is. Why this guy all jack eye at the end have to be cool about it? What's that? There it is.
Like a leaf blower or something? What is that little tool?
Some sort of blower. Well, it's clearly some compressed air blaster. I'm
Hmm.
sure it's useful in certain professions, woodworking, things like that. And they said, get the dust out of there when you're doing minute little. That does look like a woodworking shop, kind of, you know. I like that. Well, it's one of these like 3D, oddly satisfying. Wait, it's just gonna keep going forever and like never actually.
Oh yes, it definitely is.
Yeah, just keeps going in.
I got pretty good watch time on this video.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's a perfect loop too, do you think? How do we know when it's over?
I think it never ends.
Wait, does it? Then I realized the video was a loop. It's been 2 days, I'm still watching. That's actually impressive. There's no way to know how many times you've watched it. And that's why it has 15 million likes. So this video's got hundreds of millions of views. Talk about an algorithm hack. Still, how do you? I'm trying to figure it out.
How?
This part, nope. Then it comes back down here. Same thing. The perfect loop. This dude's got me, dude. What a dickhead. I'm pissed. My cutlery used to be gold colored, but has turned iridescent over time. Huh. That is iridescent. Is that through oxidation, perhaps?
Something along those lines, yes.
Admittedly looks cool. Hope I don't see this on Oops, That's Deadly later.
Yeah.
Right? Yes, I'm now eating
I think it's
arsenic.
probably just something about the way it was finished and
How it was
maybe,
machined? How much did your cutlery cost?
Or if it's supposed to be washed a certain way, maybe not put in the dishwasher. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Laundry token machine on a cruise ship gave me a Chuck E. Cheese token from 2015. That's vintage, dude. Collector's piece. For use in washer and dryer, for use in vending machine, for use at Chuck E. Cheese.
Wow.
That's so funny. So that probably means somebody initially used one of those to do their laundry and it worked. Man tries printing
Fun
fake money.
fact, you know how like I've obviously in recent years become terrified of rodents for obvious reasons that I don't like to talk about. But my parents reminded me that back in the day, I was terrified of Chuck E. Cheese. So apparently it's been going on my whole life.
So your adult trauma and phobia of rodents stems from a childhood Chuck E. Cheese trauma?
Yeah.
I tried to print fake money for Christmas prank and my printer wouldn't let me. Wow, HTTP rulesforuse.org? I'd actually never seen that. So it recognizes it, the printer software, and then box it, doesn't let you. I tried to scan the front of a 100 bill for an art project almost 20 years ago and it wouldn't scan the bill. Software presented a warning that counterfeiting is a federal crime, so I covered portions of it, scanned it in sections, and then stitched them together during editing. 20 years ago. Yeah, I'm sure the technology now, that's crazy. I just don't think about counterfeiting as much anymore because everything's so digital now. It's like most financial crime is done digitally. But yeah, the idea of like printing and laundering money, I'm curious about the technology over years and years that has gone into how they make dollar bills to make them not replicable. And I wonder how much actual counterfeit money is in circulation right now. It's always going to be a portion of the money supply. But good news, the Fed increased the money supply so much that the amount of counterfeit money is going down by percentage.
Thank you. Thanks for that.
No problem. My parents' Christmas tree is 25 years old. Well, this is relevant. Still using the same box it came with. That's crazy. Did they ship that to Europe and back or what? So
I know they've just retaped
it
a million years.
Yeah, there's literally a Christmas tree on my sidewalk right now getting ready to get thrown out because we used one. We liked it, but the lights on it were like kind of integrated into it. And
yeah, any pre-lit
over the
Christmas tree.
years, I've like replaced some and replaced the fuses, but one of the strands in particular completely cooked. And like I replaced the fuse, I replaced all the bulbs, and nothing happened. So it was just time to replace the tree because you can't have a tree with just a whole section of bulbs out. It looks miserable. We also want to get one that allows you to do like color or white lights.
Yeah, that's our next venture.
Because we have the classic family debate in our family. I'm a colored lights guy. She's a white lights girl.
You know what? Just make my house throw up with rainbow colored lights next year for all I care, okay?
I see. Listen, I've gotten more into the white lights. I think they're nice, but I just have nostalgia from colored lights growing up on the tree. I think on a house, I like a good white light setup. On a tree, something about it.
I feel the opposite.
Yeah,
you
me? I know.
I feel like if you're driving by, I'd rather see colored lights on the outside of the house.
Okay, yeah, maybe you're right.
And white lights inside. You can, if you want colored lights, you can decorate my whole house outside. You won't though.
Well, all we need is the tree that allows you to do both. So when you go to bed, I can switch it to colored and enjoy that while I'm relaxing, eating ice cream on the couch. And you guys
my
are
ice
asleep.
cream?
Yeah.
Go to hell.
It's just a debate that's never going to go away, I feel, unfortunately.
That's the worst fight we had.
Caused my iris to dilate in the shape of a butterfly. That looks horrific.
It looks really bad.
Irises aren't supposed to do that.
No.
Yeah, I don't really even want to look into why that happened, but
It's not good.
Hope she can see. I'm not sure that an iris is supposed to do that. My dog and I have the same hair. Oh, that's good. Perfect match. They really do.
Huh. Both perfectly silky and smooth.
Yeah. Having The Simpsons on TV turned my light switch into an abstract painting. Is that a reflection?
Yes.
Huh. Well, that's weird.
That is.
That's kind of cool. That is mildly
about
interesting.
as mildly interesting as it gets.
That is the perfect description. I soaked them in water overnight and created makeup. Okay, so it was a normal size one that expanded like a sponge. What about those ones you can buy at the candy store?
Oh gosh.
Y'all ever get one of those like gummy bears? You know why I know about those? Because Matt Stoney. You remember Matt Stoney, the competitive eating guy who has 1 billion subscribers on YouTube? He bought one of those like 10-pound gummy bears and ate the whole thing. I remember him saying like it was gross, and I think he said the hardest part was his jaw got so tired.
Oh yeah.
To eat the whole thing.
It was lot of
so difficult to chew. Found a baby hair with a super weird pattern, unbleached, no hot tools, normal straight Asian hair. What the f? It's like a saw wave.
That is weird.
How does that even happen? Get closed in a zipper? Is it a zipper?
I have a theory.
Okay, let's hear it.
Hair clip. Because you know how they're like in and out?
Yeah, these ones?
Yep. A claw clip or something along, some kind of clip.
Yeah, I like that.
Pattern, like, evenly spaced.
Yeah. Or I was going to say zipper even, but I think either of those theories would pan out. In the previous Reddit thread led us to the discovery of zipper hair. My first one. Oh, that's exactly what it was.
This is a thing?
There's literally a Reddit called Zipper Hair, and it has 5.7 thousand members. The Love Hotel I visited in Japan had a water slide into a... Oh, that's pretty sweet. Huh. Yeah, I mean, that's a prerequisite for my Love Hotel, but... Request to record package opening to prevent theft claims. Please record a continuous video while unboxing from a close and focused proximity to avoid issue in case of any non-receipt of any items. That's crazy. The sender put that sticker on to be like, record yourself opening this so you can't just return it and say you didn't get it.
That's actually very interesting.
Maybe they've had a problem with...
People saying they didn't get the stuff in their box.
I mean, people do that to Amazon all the time, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I can only imagine the level of fraud that goes on at the return level. I've just read something the other day too. It was on like Fitness Bro Twitter or whatever, where it's like mostly dudes and occasionally wives come out, and some dude was like, I didn't know this until I got married, but my wife online shops all the time. I'm like relatable, and she's like, she typically returns like 50 to 70% of what she gets. And I was like, yeah, that's crazy, because my wife does too. And before that, I've returned maybe 3 things in my whole life.
So see, I would go ahead and order clothes online, and if I weren't sure what size I am,
like,
or what color I wanted, or what style, I would like order multiple of the same thing with the intent of returning and not keeping it all.
It's definitely a thing, dude. Like, but it was more the realization that, wow, I didn't realize how much ladies like to return stuff that they were online.
It's not that I like it. It's just kind of like trying to shop from home.
It's just an extra thing you don't really want to do. And like if something really doesn't work, you're not just going to waste the money. Like you're going to return it. But
correct.
What do you guys think? And those of you with spouses or partners down there, does your girl return things a lot more than you? Like, Brad, the best part is now if I get something and I'll just be like, honey, can you return this for me? And you're like, yeah, no problem. She's got her whole system.
I got it all taken care of. Don't you worry about me.
Fine, I don't want
Probably already going to the UPS store.
I don't have to figure that out. Wait.
Huh?
Look, it's supposed to be a piece of chocolate. I mean, you can...
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's stupid.
Yeah, that's lame.
Stupid.
I think that was a setup. This egg has testes stamped on it. Well, I suppose it was probably test and turned into testes.
Right.
In my language, we call testes eggs, so this tracks.
It does.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Modern fishing. That is a big old... What is that? Oh, it makes it...
What the hell?
It makes it waggle? I mean, what do you fit? This must be, you must be fishing for catfish, because that is a whole ass bait right there in it. Oh yeah, it's a big boy. It's a big boy. Wait, does he actually have...
It's got fish inside of it?
No, he's got a tattoo of a ruler on his leg to measure fish. That's a real hardcore dude when you got the ruler tattooed on your leg, and then the markings were just marker, but I think that the ruler was actual tattoo.
Oh snap!
You could tell the hair was shaved; it was brand new.
Maybe it's more just for the look of it versus actual functionality.
Yeah, I don't think it's meant to be as much of a precise thing as it is. Hey, I like to fish, and this means something to me. Oh, I just saw this. This is brand.
You saw this?
So look at, yeah, it's the G-force of the Porsche Turbo S launch. It's pretty sick, right?
Well,
that was awesome. Well, what?
Safety.
Oh, for the love of God. Dude, you know what? No.
Sorry, I'm a mom.
They're not like on a highway, okay? Well, I don't know where they are, but let the kids have some fun. Relax. I saw another. There was
seatbelt on.
There was a no. Yeah, that defeats the whole purpose. The whole point is you're stuck to the back of the chair. It's like
throw a helmet on the kid. I don't know what to say.
Throw a helmet on the kid. If you crash doing that, the helmet's not going to help you. I'm sorry. Well, maybe it would, but I'd rather be dead. I saw a similar, this is like a new trend. I saw one in like a Tesla Model S Plaid as well. So anything that produces enough G-force to hold you to the back of the seat. It's like the spinny ride at the
How
Turkish
fast
Twist.
do you have to be able to go to pull that off?
Approximately 634.7 newtons per square
so
inch.
the sport mode on my car wouldn't.
No, I don't think so. Certainly not with me. You'd need a locomotive to get me to stick to something. It's about, yeah, G-forces. So it's not about top speed, it's about acceleration, basically, yeah. Zooming into a CPU, oh my God. I saw a video recently before I watched this. I don't know what this is gonna be. I think this is it. Just constantly zooming in hundreds and hundreds of X magnifiers into a microchip. And it makes me think to myself, how in the world did humans create something like this? It feels like alien technology when you really think about it. You're talking about a microchip that's on a processor that's this size.
Yep.
There's thousands of microchips on this, and then within each microchip, there's like thousands of nodes and diodes. I'm not using the right words. I'm a pleb. Don't even think about it. Your head will explode. Here we go. Strap in, hun. Strap the in. Okay?
Hold on.
There you go. Like this is almost imperceptible to the human eye, and we're gonna just keep
I've never
going.
seen you this excited.
We're just gonna keep going. Guess what? We're not done.
It just looks like a map.
We're not done. That's like one individual. I can't. How is this possibly created
Your
by
brain's
humans?
not supposed to be able to wrap around that.
That's
Come
what I'm
on.
saying. It's like the opposite phenomenon of trying to think about how big space is.
Sure,
When you think of like the expansive limitlessness of space in our tiny little existence, it's the flip inverse of that. But that being said, humans didn't like create the universe, but we did create that. So
Yes,
that's very,
sure.
man,
That's a good description, though.
I get hard thinking about like that. I'm
Jesus.
sorry. I just get so amped up
We might
about
need a
like
minute over
microchips.
here.
I just like, we all take it for granted. We're all just fucking brain dead 70 IQ morons sitting around like, blah, 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 funny video. Do you know what it takes to make like this? Are you kidding me? That's crazy.
Contrary to the title, this is more than mildly interesting to you.
Yeah, wow. Whew, I guess.
I think you're probably the only one.
The title of the video should be the most amped, interesting of all time.
Be prepared for a little letdown in the
Yeah, man, I really blew my wad there. That one got me going. I actually did blow my wad.
Jesus Christ! Can you calm down?
They don't have to keep that in the
Please,
video.
Jesus, do not.
I'm keeping it.
A little pre-video.
What the f is happening?
A little pre-video hanker-panker.
Excuse you! What's happening?
How to add...
I'm gonna steal that from you. You're like having a problem.
That's my second coffee. I had a talk.
Yeah, you had a venti already. I
had
know
talk
you
cold
did,
brew,
so I'm just
yeah.
gonna try to get on your level or something.
On a hydrophone.
That's good.
Salt. Like that?
Yeah, sorry I stole it from you, but it was delicious.
My last sip. It's insane.
No, you got one more.
A little pinch of more salt. Salt equals reverb, so the osmo... Whoa. Huh. The osmolality of the water affects its ability to transfer sound waves. Very interesting. I hope I said osmolality. Is that right? It's osmolality. The concentration of particles dissolved in a fluid. Close enough. Osmolarity?
Osmolarity.
The concentration of osmoles. All right, what about osmolality? What's the difference? This is some real chemistry shit right here. The concentration of particles dissolved in a fluid. I said osmolality. I left out LA, which I will do for the rest of my life because it's a dump over there. Sorry.
Never been.
What a pleb. You've never been to California. Most beautiful state on earth. Worst politics.
Let's go in August.
Okay. I know, like, we're just teasing right now, but my wife will take that seriously and have a whole trip planned.
Rabbit hole.
By next Tuesday night. She'll be like, oh, I found this place, that place, that place. I'm going to be like, what? I thought we were just talking for the video.
Or here you can see the stark difference between the inside water and the outside water.
This, dude.
You might even be able to see my foot.
Wait, you
down
saw
here.
this?
Yeah, he purposely filled the inside of his restaurant with clean water in order to not allow the outside floodwater to come in.
I was about
I mean,
4.5
why?
feet
Either
deep,
way,
maybe.
you're full of water.
This is the thing, right? Like,
so yeah, all my plastic plants are floating. So, what do we have going on in here? What in the world?
all right, so it looks like it's still under construction, maybe?
What? Hey, 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 we're closed. What are y'all doing here? What? The moose out front should have told you we were closed.
Oh, that comment. Now the insurance ain't going to cover the repair because they'll say you did the damage.
That's actually
quite accurate.
a consideration.
All right.
They're always looking for a reason not to cover it.
And you just wrecked yourself.
Boaters come out and help me check on things out
He's
here
equalized the
today.
water pressure. Yeah, it equalizes the water pressure, obviously, pushing out.
Yeah, we get
Sorry
that.
about that.
Like,
Pardon
not
the
to mention
science, yay.
Yes, but unfortunately, it's not the murkiness of the water that does the damage. It's the moisture.
Yeah. Unless they just were trying to have some fun.
Well, they're having
All
fun,
right,
clearly.
all kidding aside, we took lots of precautions. That was staged, and everybody is very safe.
Really?
I assure you that. We have been doing this for a long time. Front door here, you can see.
Doing what? Flooding your own restaurant for a long time? I'm so curious. I want more context to like what the reason behind that was. I don't know, like, and if it actually made sense to do. That's a lot of water. It would take so much water to fill that up, dude.
Armadillo to play soccer. Here's
So
how
you
I
have
did
a
it.
pet armadillo?
While teaching Croissant to play soccer, I used the command score.
It's actually a
along
great
with
name
a
for an
clicker
armadillo.
known as a bridge. The bridge
I feel like
croissant?
I feel like if there was ever an animal you'd allow in the house, it's an armadillo named Croissant.
It's named Croissant.
It's hilarious. It looks like a croissant.
an audible click, which gives Croissant feedback
more than
on the
mildly
exact
interesting.
moment he performed the desired behavior. When he hears that click, he knows a treat will soon follow. First starting off, I kept the ball close to the goal, slowly moving it farther and farther away. At the beginning, Croissant opted to back the ball into the goal, which gave him some extra control, but as the ball moved farther away and he gained more confidence, he began to push the ball into the goal. Occasionally, when the ball did get close to the goal, he would back it in, but by this time, he had become quite proficient at scoring goals on command. In this clip, you can see he gets his ball stuck on the door. He comes over, he asks me for some help, I help him out, and then he effortlessly scores a goal. On the next kill, he almost runs into the same issue,
best thing I've
but he
ever seen
stops,
in my life.
makes a slight correction, and makes yet another
Croissant
goal.
is training
What
out
an
of his
intelligent
mind
young
right
man
now.
he is.
Croissant might be the coolest
And this is
animal I've
how-
ever seen in my
I
life.
taught my armadillo to play soccer.
Bro, Croissant is
I
on
have
a,
so many questions.
He is on a tear. This made me just think of the meme. There's a meme online where like there's like a couple lying in bed and the female is like looking over her husband worried that he's thinking about other women, and it's just like the husband thinking about some man shit. And it's
Yeah,
like it's just him like thinking about training Croissant, you know, training his pet armadillo.
I mean, that's about as wholesome as it gets.
That's the coolest thing. There is no rule in the book that says an armadillo can't play soccer. So his name's Zoo Daddy, naturally. There's a close-up of Croissant.
Why does he have hair? I get this
creepy.
question quite a bit.
It's a little creepy
Some people
looking.
are surprised to learn armadillos have hair at all.
Yeah.
But yes, they do. Armadillos are mammals. And
Oh yeah, the close-up made you change your mind. She prefers watching the armadillo play soccer from the stands.
Yeah,
she doesn't want the 40x.
Never meet your heroes. Please click that away.
I thought there was a glimmer of hope that there was a singular animal that you would like, and immediately dashed the second we
It just got a little rodent looking.
Which for most
when it got up
species will
close.
fall off shortly after birth. Now
I
these
know it's
hairs
not
do
a
serve a
rodent, trust
purpose.
me.
He wears
Three-banded
armor,
armadillos
dude.
have
It's so
horns.
badass.
So they use these long hairs like whiskers, which help them
A
sense
big old nail. Dude, look at that
I know.
talon.
Whoa.
their surroundings and find small insects in the night. Does he like to be pet? He does. He takes his pets and his scratches very seriously. He especially loves having his head rubbed. He'll even fall asleep on me while I'm doing it.
Imagine like out of all the armadillos in the world winning the lottery and just being pampered by a human. What a
Wow.
legendary
And he has no idea how good he has it.
experience. The flip side of that might also be like, well, you're just like kind of like trapped inside in a cage all day when you could be out doing armadillo
I
things
think this
in
is
the wild.
a very well cared for armadillo.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay. Croissant's
It's
gonna
also
be
an
just
internet sensation.
Croissant's gonna be just fine. Yeah, he is. These are bangers, dude. I'm loving these right now.
End result of dripping hot glass in water. It looks like a normal glass droplet, but it's actually full of stress now. The stress appears as rainbows in the polariscope, which is a polarizing filter. I wish my stress appeared as rainbows.
There's a, what's the name of it? But it has to do with hot glass that is then cooled in a specific shape. It's called something tier. And because of the way it cools and the stress it creates, it looks like this big long thing that you could snap easily, but it can like hold up like hundreds of pounds because of how. Prince Rupert's Drop, also known as the Dutch tier, the toughened glass beads created by dripping molten glass into cold water, which causes it to solidify in tadpole-shaped droplet with a long, thin tail. They're characterized internally by very high residual stresses. And like this, like they look super fine, but they're incredibly
That's weird.
robust.
Never heard of that.
Incredibly robust.
Huh.
Science.
Science.
Science. We love science in this household.
And we usually do science.
We just go science anytime there's something cool that you can't explain. Science.
Yes, science!
How globes were made? Oh, like the original back when it was like,
globe.
yeah, paper mache? Yeah, because a lot of the globes have like the topography, right? Like a little bit of the cool globes did at least. Globes are sick. Like an actual globe centerpiece in a house, you have to have a particular type of decor.
You want to have a large foyer with one?
Yes.
As the
I actually do. That has the like the mountainous paper mache topography to it.
oh rats.
What? Oh, you can pause it. What?
Oh no! If you decide to.
Oh, you need a bigger house. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Got
if
it,
you want to
got
get,
it.
I will allow.
You allow me to have a globe if we have a house with a foyer?
Any type, size, whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Let me just invest in a multi-million-dollar house so I can have a globe. That seems like a reasonable
Very good
trade-off.
reason, yes.
No thanks. There it is.
7% interest
Oh,
rate.
dude, look at them make these.
Wait, what?
Yeah, hand-painted, dude.
No way. No way.
There's got to be a black market
Okay, no,
of
she's
like.
painting like the seam.
Yes. Black market's not the right word. There has to be a secondary market of very expensive vintage globes.
Oh, for sure.
And it's not something
Well,
I've
that's gonna
ever
be-
thought about until right now.
That's
and
gonna be your next hobby.
I might be a collector. You know, there's like a weird special on some dude who collects globes, right? There has to be.
You guys, I rescued these globes from the Goodwill bins.
Rescued.
And they have been sitting in my stash forever. Join Tara and I tonight as we go live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at 6 p.m. as we upcycle these beauties.
Upcycle these beauties. Globe restoration. New career unlocked.
That could be something.
Yeah, dude. Between the microchips and
croissant
vintage globes right now, I'm like having hot flashes in this
my
video.
God.
I'm really
You're at another
I'm
level
learning a
today.
lot about myself. Yeah. I'm learning a lot about myself and what interests me.
This was only meant to be mildly interesting.
Well, I'll tell
turning
you
into
what.
a full-blown new hobby.
Supremely interesting. Yeah.
1v1, Tommy v Hudson, man to man, sperm to sperm, just a few more millimeters. And if the sperm goes down, 1v1,
Is this
Tommy v
legit?
Hudson.
It's in French, so you can't really tell, but is there actually something where they take sperm and put it in a petri dish, like through a particular tube and watch them race? Because that's the sickest thing I've ever
I
seen.
have no clue.
Unreal. Looks like a Fusion Frenzy game, Jackson.
Oh my.
Had to pay 50 cents to use the bathroom, but there's a cutout for kids to use it free. This house has no windows. They put this Walgreens in an old bank. My
I've seen
coffee
that.
blending perfectly with my mug.
Interesting.
Parents' dog laying on identical rug.
Nice.
Pair left in backpack for 6 years.
Gross.
Ice froze to the outside of my fridge. This Burger King still uses their furniture from the 80s. I found a stalk of corn growing in the street today. I opened a yogurt and got no yogurt on the lid. The emergency first aid kit at my work is a pack of gloves and a can of sardines.
Oh.
We have harvested a tiny watermelon. Someone left grapes outside my apartment door. My Swiss cheese
Eating
in the
those.
4-pack I bought the other day. These chicken nuggets have a not recommended cooking option. Not recommended boiling. Cloud Shadow has multiple layers. Tomatoes grow at our sewage treatment plants because the seeds survive the sewer journey.
That was like the most ADD form of content of all time. It's like we've just delivered 67 things in less than a minute, and also here's gameplay in case you're too brain dead to pay attention to how fast we're delivering these little quips of mildly interesting facts. There's a meme about that, how like if, the kids these days, if you can't get them to concentrate on something, just put a backdrop of like gameplay of something, and then they'll pay attention, which is not entirely untrue. Oh my God.
I don't know what this is.
That is wild.
But they seem to like the signal of the Wi-Fi to Starlink.
That's like mildly concerning. The bugs know what's there. Humans don't. It's just flowing through our brains at all time. Like what do the bugs know that we don't? They're eating it up though. So maybe it's good for us after all. Starlink technology, by the way, is one of the more revolutionary technologies in the last 100 years. Be able to take connectivity and make it global. Like there's a dude who quit his job. He was like a car salesman or like he worked at a Automart, and he like quit his job, bought a sailboat, and was just gonna sail across the ocean to Hawaii. Obviously blew up online, and he's like making TikToks, and that's what he does. And he's like sailing, and he's able to upload to TikTok anywhere in the ocean, in the middle of the ocean, just because he's got like 300 megabyte internet from his Starlink. It's sweet. Even when we do range days, they're like in the middle of nowhere. They bring the Starlink out full internet. Makes me want to just move into the middle of the woods and shoot guns and drive 4-wheelers and do fun stuff. Yeah, my wife doesn't like that very much. Too many insects and bears and stuff. Not enough targets. Can I at least have a cabin where I can just go bring Jackson? You can be on your own for a couple weeks and me.
Fill with globes.
My cabin full of globes. Just globes and microchips everywhere. Interesting. Ooh. Interesting. So they were zoomed in. So there's a LiDAR, the top of this.
I don't really need to understand.
A LiDAR is a laser radar. It's a like they use LiDARs like cops use LiDARs to check speed.
Whoa, I passed one the other day. Whoa.
Yeah, shooting a laser. Apparently this one is burning the camera sensor on an iPhone. And the reason I was confused is because they're zoomed in, but as they zoom out, it goes away because you know how it changes camera lenses when you zoom back out. That's why there's
I knew that.
That's why there's 3 of these in the back there. Yeah, you knew that? It does it intuitively. It will
I
switch.
already knew that. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. You just thought they were using all 3 lenses at the same time?
For sure.
Yes. You're so sweet and innocent. Kids with 2 natural hair colors? What?
Say what?
Huh. 1 half dark brown, 1 half blonde, split down the middle.
Wait, I would love to see the eyebrows.
Come on, there's no more pose? I guess they probably don't want to show his face. God bless.
I know. That is very
super
unique.
cool. I loved the look of people who had birthmarks on their scalp so their hair grows white in those patches. You never see that. I wonder what the cause of that is.
Will it go in all, like, you know how like
Will it
blonde
change
usually
eventually?
turns dark anyway?
Yeah. Will it eventually just kind of conform or stay that way?
I know someone with 2 different color eyes.
I remember seeing this.
That's very strange.
Yeah, I've seen
one
that
green,
too.
one blue.
I saw this go viral. Like what? Someone explained to me what this was, but I believe it's an anti-drone technology hip-fired.
That?
Yeah. So it's not even a weapon. It's like it'll jam. It'll like basically allow like just fly. Yeah, nuke a drone essentially. It's maybe like a directional EMP type of thing. I don't know. Looks wicked badass though. That's a counter drone rifle, definitely not new and has been used at many events in the past few years. Makes sense. That's like apparently the new thing, and the new fear is literally just unmanned drone warfare. And there was, probably not in your news circle, but there was just a huge attack from Ukraine on Russia. They were able to just like target a lot of their jets, planes, whatever, and just like had drones flying and blew up. It's a big deal. People were calling it like the Russian Pearl Harbor, like all this crazy shit. You know, we've had like unmanned drone flying, shooting missiles for a long time now, but now you can just like turn a drone into a bomb and send it at light speed anywhere you want with pinpoint precision accuracy. Listen, that's better than launching nukes, okay? Let's put it that way. Hope we can just get rid of nuclear technology as a warfare option. I mean, it'll never go away because it's always like, who's got more nukes? Who's got power to the button? Just a big dick contest on a global stage. Oh, the sound effects. Here we go. Oh! Where's he going? Just turning himself in circles? Maybe he was cold. Maybe he was a little chilly. Heat absorption in different colored t-shirts. Ah, the difference in heat absorption between the different colored t-shirts. Black being the hottest, white being the coolest. Yep. And then You know what's interesting is green, blue, purple. Yeah, it's really just the darker it is, the more it's
Yeah, like the
absorbed.
yellow's pretty reflective.
You know what's weird though is that gray, so much more absorption than just the plain white, and it doesn't, like you wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
You know? Even this green, you're like, oh, light green, that's not that bad. It's like any color at all seems to just absorb the heat.
The yellow's
Like
not
it's-
bad though, look at it.
That's true. Yeah, barely any compared to the white, yeah.
All right, so when you go play golf and it's 90 out tomorrow, don't wear your black shirt.
No, that much I know. I would think differently for some of these colors. That is very mildly interesting. That's right on brand.
Now you know, going into summer, guys.
Yeah, don't wear purple.
Oh, like there's like a little rain shower in that one. Come on.
What?
Come on. Is this real?
Looks kind of real.
That is
hell?
strange. It kind of seems like
There's got to be something going on with like a waterfall
it seems like
nearby.
splashes from a waterfall. Like
Something coming over somewhere. Yeah, that can't be just rain. Yeah. Like, give me a perimeter scan here.
right, because it's just raining in 6 cubic feet.
Give me a perimeter scan. Someone in the comments will know. This is more than mildly interesting. I've been alive for almost 40 years, never seen anything like this. You've never seen someone dump water from a high place barely out of frame? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like they have a fire hose or something. Come on.
And also the flow of it, the way it was coming out.
That's what I mean.
It's not rain.
It's clearly coming from a source really high up to the point where it's turning into kind of concentrated rain as it breaks apart during the fall.
Too smart for us. Nice try, Reddit.
Nice try, guys. Not in our house. We're too smart for that bullshit. Crazy hailstorm.
Oh my god.
Holy Jesus.
Those are the size of golf balls.
Some bigger, to be honest.
Do you hear that?
Your car's ruined. So is your house. That's nuts. Oh my god. Just windows shattering everywhere. Oh, the dish soap got one-shotted. Holy shit.
That's actually nuts.
That would be something to be in that storm, huh?
I just want to see like the.
Look at the size of them. Those are like, some of them are like almost baseball sized.
Big snowballs, yeah.
Yeah. Hope you have a garage or you're getting a new car. That's cool, man. I've only ever been in the
windows.
I've only ever been in the p***iest of hailstorms, you know?
Yeah.
Tiny little and it's over in like 8 seconds. I want the baseball size ones.
No, I don't.
That would you up if you're outside.
Yes.
You get wrecked.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, look what happened to that dish soap.
I think it looks like you got hit with a sniper rifle, dude. Anti-theft gym weights? Who the hell is stealing gym weights, dude?
I know. How are you stealing them?
Marked with DNA and microdots? DNA? Oh, there's DNA's on there. That's weird. Maybe the gym was having a
I
problem.
think it's a joke.
I'm not sure that it is, to be honest. I could see someone trying to build a home gym doing some dumb with a backpack, like stealing one weight at a time. Absolutely has happened. People are scumbags in general. Friend sent a pic of a kidney stone magnified. Blah. Ugh. Had to pass through your bladder.
Sure did.
Gross, dude.
Sure did.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. That was more than mildly interesting.
Of the pain. It's when it has to pass from the kidney down the ureter before it gets to the
urethra.
bladder and then out your
Yeah,
penis.
no, yeah, yeah. I had a friend in high school who had a lot of kidney stones, and he said it was like he would be out of school because the pain was so unbearable.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just the worst. And then, like, I get queasy thinking about it.
So uncomfortable.
Yeah. I'll be honest, though, that was way more than mildly interesting for me.
yeah,
Some of those just gave me a new lease on life. So you outdone yourself, but I'm sorry for the misleading title, or the misleading intro at the very least. But as always, it was more than interesting to have you along with us. So thanks for doing it, and we'll see you in the next one.